we have two supplements, a nutraceutical to assist in skin problem. Now, again, what you have in the market for skin problem is fish oil. Right? You have what do you call that? Cortex. You have Cortex, right? It is technically fish oil, EPA, and DHA, omega-3, omega-6. And also, if you look into the ingredient, if you read through an ingredient, it's actually for menstrual problem for human. Menstrual problem, you know, right? Menstrual, when you get older, 40, 50 years old, you stop, and then you got hormone imbalance. Squalene AKG. Now, Squalene AKG is not fish oil. It is not the normal fish oil that you can find from pharmacies or not from human. Squalene is a deep sea fish liver oil. Specifically, it is from a shark liver oil, not the normal shark that you can see your people catch and cut for the fin. If you Google it, it comes in. It is not hunted for fins because it's very small and it's deep under the sea, and that liver oil is being derived and is being used as squalene, and that's squalene. Now, technically, what is squalene? Squalene is an isoprenoid that has 6 isoprene units. What is that? Technically, squalene is something that happens to have in mammal's body. That means you, me, her, she, everybody will have squalene in their body, right? So many antioxidants, either isoprenoid or have isoprenoid, which include vitamin E, vitamin A, beta-carotene, and flavonoids, are also called antioxidant. But squalene has a form of pure isoprenoid. It is effective and it is stable. And again, women out there, doctors out there, if you Google around and you ask your friend, rich friend around, you will know that the cosmetic industry is using squalene oil to be applied on the face and skin on human to make it to stop aging, right? And it's very expensive. But squalene is ingested form whereby you eat it. Squalene are actually for application form, which is for external usage. You cannot eat squalene. If you see squalene and you eat it, the next thing you find that you'll be going to the clinic, hospital, right? So why? Okay, we are comparing this with vitamin E because it is kind of isoprenoid, and vitamin E has been known many years back, before the years of nutraceutical, where people are talking about supplement. Vitamin E is the only thing that is good for skin. When you have a burn, people put vitamin E. Right? When you want a sunburn, you got a cut, you take vitamin E. When you go for surgery, you take vitamin E. Now, technically, I will not go one by one, but basically, you will see that it is better than vitamin E. That's it, right? It is not omega-3, it is not omega-6, it is double the isoprenoid of vitamin E, right? And it does not require recycling. It means once you go into the system, it will be straight, because in our system we have squalene. So when you take squalene, ingest squalene into the system by mammals, your system will identify squalene as one part of your body substance. It actually goes straight to the part where they're supposed to be. So the role played by squalene is as a terminator in biomembrane is significant. That means it is very significantly improve the condition of the skin and biomembrane in the body, right? So why are we using it in as a skin supplement? Now it is colorless, it is tasteless, it's transparent liquid, and if you put it into the freezer, today you take a fish oil, you put in the freezer, you put squalene in the freezer, tomorrow morning you pick it up, squalene will not be frozen, right? It is not freeze because it is polyunsaturated. Now, what does that mean? right? Well, technically, it is not oil. It's not fatty fish oil. It's not fatty acid. It has no fatty acid. No matter how many squalene you take in or ingest it, if your body cannot take it, it will come out from the system. It will come out from feces. You will see that the poop will have a layer of squalene to it. That means your patient do not need that much of squalene. You can cut it by half. But if you take fish oil, triple water flow into your system, you will see that your skin will start to turn oily because of fatty acid. So this is the difference between fish oil and squalene. So what does it do? Traditionally, 500 years ago, the Japanese fishermen are taking squalene because they don't put sunblock. There's no sunblock 500 years ago. So technically, they're going to catch fish and thingy without getting their skin burned, without getting skin cancer because of squalene. And due to that, research was done that this squalene has a skin repair entity. It moisturises the skin, improves milk nutrient, so you can feed it to pregnant animal. Hormone balancing. When you have hormone balancing, means that you book something like menstrual problem or in the fish oil that you used to use, and it improves nutrient for pregnant animal. That means it gives nutrient to the baby when it is pregnant. All right. So the cost of squalene is technically 1 ringgit 50 cents per soft gel. It comes in a soft gel of 500 mg. One soft gel will fit up to 20 kilo. And where does it use to? So why do you use squalene? Right? Now, squalene is being used for dry skin dermatitis problem. Now, you have cases where animal has been using thick and flea shampoo for the whole of their life. If they're 5 years old, they've been bathing with head and shoulder anti-dandruff. No other shampoo, no sunsilk, no Dove, only head and shoulder anti-dandruff. Your scalp will be dry, right? Trust me. Same goes to the animal. If the animal, once they are being born, once they can bathe, the owner is bathing them with thick and flea shampoo. Even though they have no thick, just thick and flea, just to prevent them, their skin will be dry, their fur will be matte. So that is where squalene comes in. After taking squalene, the fur will be shiny, the skin will be softened. But once you stop squalene, the problem comes back. This is the best thing about sustainability in nutraceutical, right? So again, for hormone balancing in certain cats, and also for nutrition for certain pregnant animals. So that is where you put it. So squalene is also being put in cases whereby people are using medicated shampoo long term on their animal. So you see that they have this irreversible skin problem, skin dry, body wash, shampoo and squalene. Seabuckthom. That I will bring to you, which is very hard about. Seabuckthorn has a high concentration of vitamin C compared to kiwi, broccoli, and orange. So if you take broccoli a lot, you still get, or you take a lot of orange, you take a lot of vitamin C. You take one capsule of Seabuckthorn, right? And you know what you need. this is why Seabuckthom is our superfood for skin. The unique and rare omega offer incredible benefit to skin and mucous membrane. It is meant for repairing of skin wound. Now, the berry oil looks like red, the seed oil looks yellow. Now, in our Seabuckthom that we provide to you, it contains both of them. It contains berry oil and seed oil. Now, you won't find anything like this in a whole bowl. Never. From one seed, you have 3, 6, 9, and 7 SOD, and it comes from just one seed, alright? Seabuckthom. Alright? What can it do for you? Now, comparing to other superfood that you might have heard, achai, gaji, mangosteen, noni, pomegranate, it has the highest B12, it has the highest fat-soluble vitamins, and it has the high antioxidant strength. It is very good for skin allergic maintenance for you. Other than coming into capsule, we actually add Seabuckthom oil into our medicated shampoo. We have some Seabuckthom into the shampoo, and this shampoo will help to cover up certain dogs or cats that do not want to ingest with Seabuckthom. So, and we have clinical study to show that Seabuckthom oil being used on the skin actually help in anti-inflammation and antifungal property as well. I have the clinical study with me. If Dr. Lee wants it, I will send it to you and he will distribute it to you accordingly. Alright, so the ideal omega-3 and 6, I don't know, Dr. Tan, that they told me they have an ideal omega-3 and 6 in... Omega-3 and 6 ratio is ideal, which is 1 to 1, which is very balanced. We have vitamin A, C, and E inside. You also have flavonoids in it, and the flavonoid is the one which present anti-allergic and anti-carcinogenic property in application of Seabuckthom. So Seabuckthom is very much better than fish oil. Firstly, it is not from animal, it is not marine, it is pure fruit, it's vegan. Alright, vegan, confirm, no allergic. We have an excellent portfolio of vitamin, omega-3. Seabuckthom is for skin health balance and promote healing. So this is being used. High level of vitamin C and E. The fruit oil is ideal for immunity boosting. So if your patient needs something to prolong prevention, Seabuckthom comes into play. It's USDA organic and certified as comparison to others. Our Seabuckthom is from Seabuck Wonder. We show you the ingredient patented code name is called Seabuck Wonder. Now, you must have seen a lot of Seabuckthom on direct sales or people selling Seabuckthom online, and you must be comparing how come our Seabuckthom is not that cheap, you see. So there is many quality of Seabuckthom. If you Google it, Seabuck Wonders, this is one of the best in the world, Seabuckthom. Right? Why is it best in the world? I will not go there because it's in their process, manufacturing process. I think you don't have time to listen to the manufacturing process. Just listen to me, it's the best, right? So highest omega content, 35% omega-7, and it is tested for cruelty-free because it's not from animal, you see. So again, let's go into this. This is way more interesting. As you can see, other than omega-3, 6, it has palmitoic acid, 17 gram per 100 gram. It has oleic acid, 8%. It has omega-3 and omega-6, and it has linoleic acid, 13%, and vitamin E, 0.3%. This is all from one fruit. It is not added in, right? So it has a few functions that you can be using Seabuckthom, other than only for skin. It is also for platelet aggregation. It is being used as antioxidant and antibacterial. It is being used as anti-ulcer. Certain vets, certain lacquer, they're using this for eyes because of the high keratin, the red color, the keratin A. It is very good for the eye as well. If you're not, before we have Maximus optal, Seabuckthom is used for anti-ulcer on the eyes and also on the mouth in cats, and anti-inflammatory marker also. Before we have Maximus, Seabuckthom is the one to take all these responsibilities on their shoulder, right? And it has hepatic disease. Although we have body hep C, Seabuckthom can be used, but we are more focusing on the skin. It has more on atopic dermatitis. So the seed oil treatment increases the level of linoleic and linoleic acid, and basically it affects symptom of atopic dermatitis. It's very effective on skin problem. Now, how much is Seabuckthom? It's not cheap. It comes in a capsule, a soft gel of RM2.70 to your end user. But it is cheap if the animal is more than 20 kilo. Now, as you know, the fish oil that normally you guys using is one fish oil for up to 10 kilo. So if it's 20 kilo, you need to take 2 fish oil. And our one soft gel will fit up to 40 kilo. So if the animal is 20 kilo and above, this thing is cheap. It's half the price of fish oil that you have for treatment, right? So where do we use it? We use it in cat for sporotyphosis cases, for healing of the wound. We use it for skin fungal. We use it for skin genetic disorder disease in German Shepherd normally, and also in certain dogs. We use it in malassezia treatment, and we also use it in food allergic treatment. And again, question is, can you? Okay, I'm almost done right now. I'm going to the question. There's Dr. Johari asking if you can combine Squalene and Seabuckthom in severe atopic dermatitis cases. The answer is yes, but why? So you should not do that. They are not human. If you're putting them on soft gel, 2 soft gel, 1 soft gel is already very painful for them to swallow. 2 soft gel is crazy. So I suggest you is because of atopic dermatitis, 1 Seabuckthom should do the trick. But if you are talking about skin dryness and skin vitamin, mild atopic dermatitis, Squalene will do the job. But again, we have cases using Seabuckthom for a prolonged period of time. Back to Dr. Balan just now, Maximus booster, a prolonged period of time. Seabuckthom is the same thing. If you use it for a prolonged period of time, you will find that it will create resistance. I mean, the body. This only happen in genetic disorder cases, dogs, right? When they have a long-term allergic disease disorder, no matter how long they take antibiotic, their skin will have this problem. But when you put Seabuckthom in, it's immediately stopping. But again, if you're on Seabuckthom for a period of 3 months, your patient should take off Seabuckthom. Right? They're not supposed to take more than 3 months. So that we have cases whereby the patient is taking it for 3 months, and after 3 months, the skin just explodes. It just goes back to last time. They have skin problem, get oily, but it start to crack and things like that. So, and the owner take out Seabuckthom, and he tried whatever product that on it. It doesn't work, but after a month, he put it back on Seabuckthom, and the Sisu is a Sisu. It solved the problem. So technically, Seabuckthom are not meant for long term. It should change around between Squalene and Seabuckthom. So after 3 months, you should shift it to Squalene and on long term. And until the skin problem comes back, just put back Seabuckthom. That will be the treatment usage.